In this video, we're going to form and solve an equation involving the surface area of a cylinder. So we're told the total surface area of this cylinder is 96 pi centimetre squared. And we're given the height of the cylinder and the radius of the cylinder. We've got to find the value of x. Now, it talks about the surface area. How do you find the surface area of a cylinder? Well, the easiest way is to think about the net of the cylinder. The net of the cylinder is going to look a bit like this, where you've got two circles and a rectangle in the middle. That rectangle kind of curls around to get the curved face of the cylinder. Now, the radius of the circles is x, we're told that. We're also told the length of the cylinder, which is this, is going to be 13. Now, what is this length of that rectangle? Well, can you see that if we were to make a slit in the cylinder and kind of fold the cylinder out, then this circumference of the circle would be the length of that rectangle. Now, what's the circumference of the circle? Well, if it's radius x, the circumference would be 2 times pi times the radius. So 2 times pi times x. So that would be 2 pi x, like that. And now we can just find the total surface area of the cylinder by adding the areas within the net. So let's do that. We've got a circle up here. That's area pi x squared. So we've got pi x squared plus the circle at the bottom, which is another pi x squared. And then we got the area of this rectangle, which is just length times width. So 2 pi x times 13. So 2 pi x times by 13. And that total surface area, we're told, is 96 pi. So now we just need to simplify that equation. We've got pi x squared plus pi x squared. That's 2 pi x squared. And then we've got 2 pi x times 13. 2 times 13 is 26. So it's 26 pi x. And that is equal to 96 pi. Now, I can immediately simplify this equation by dividing both sides of the equation by pi. So let's do that. So that gives you 2x squared plus 26x equals 96. I've also noticed that everything is even here, so I could divide both sides of the equation by 2 to give you x squared plus 13x is equal to 48. Now, to solve a quadratic equation like this, I need to get 0 on one side. So I'm going to subtract the 48 to give you this. Now, once you've got 0 on one side of the equation, you want to factorise the left-hand side. And we saw in a previous video, we need to find two numbers that add to give the number in front of the x, so the 13, and times to give the constant term, the number without the x, which is minus 48. Now, those numbers are 16 and minus 3. So we write x plus 16 and x minus 3, like that. And then we've got the product of two numbers is equal to 0. So if the x plus 16 is the 0, then x would be minus 16. Or if the x minus 3 was 0, what minus 3 is 0, x would be 3. Now, x can't be minus 16 because you can't have a negative radius. So we reject this solution here, and x is 3. So that is the answer. X is 3 is the final answer.